player development. Certainly a nice compliment to this young roster. Snyder's road in the coaching ranks has been a winding one, but he said the adversity he's faced has made him a better coach and a better person. Gentlemen,
his time has come, Doris. All the makings of a great coach. Thank you. Young's shot is off.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it. Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Nash dishes to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shot's good from Young.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
Here's the Cobra, right now averaging 15 points a game. Expanding his range. The Jazz again can't hit it.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
See, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And Kobe Bryant, top 5 in all-time minutes played.
And, Kevin, you know those minutes add up, but he's found ways to overcome the wear and tear and still remain effective. His great skill level and ability to make tough contested shots remains valuable.
And good on the basket. Book it. And that's now 6 points for Davis.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range. And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
And so they foul intentionally.
Move your feet on.
That's a streak.
And so that's the end of the first half. Lakers on top. They're up by 9. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kobe, what encourages you in what you've seen from the team's offense?
We're playing hard. Our bigs are really working tonight. They're really running the floor well. They're rolling to the basket with a purpose.
Kobe, appreciate the time as always. Gentlemen?
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
Okay, let's get it together, guys. We're not that far out of it, and it's not going to take much to get this building going again. Listen up. Firstly, our offensive output in the paint was really encouraging. But that being said, let's make sure we don't get too one-dimensional in the second half. I want us...
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Kobe.
Let's go. You're in.
Dang, about time.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Lakers 5 right now. Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. Randall out there with Davis. And it's Johnson. Utah shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Tipped away. Burks the pass to the Cobra. A baseline J. That's short off the rim.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting. Move on. And they're getting...
Utah also making a switch. Gobert, he's checked in for Trevor Booker. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Exum kicks to Favors. Pass to Exum. Favors sets the pick for Exum. Beyond the arc. No luck.
And, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.
The Cobra, he's checked in for the Jazz. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their own.
And Sports.
Kevin, I'm here with...
Looks like someone stole your puppy.
Yeah, man, shoot, we had that in our back pocket and let it get away.
You want to hear a secret?
Yeah, sure.
Key to lasting in this league is never getting too high when you win and never getting too low when you lose.
So the loss don't mean anything?
Of course it means something. It means I need to learn from it and move on. Every loss is like an anchor on a rope. You let it go or it's gonna drown you. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
We behaving hard. We behaving hard. Fast one, slow one. We behaving hard. We behaving hard.
Here we go, huh?
Fast one, slow one. We behaving hard.
Yo, when I was young, man, my dad had a house. I catch a contact and talk like Eek a mouse. Go to school, act like I'm pulling out. Kinda funny cause I used to freak my teachers out. Like dang dang diddy dang dang. Sin so much me go teach you about piece of the one black Johnny and out in the club. Everybody on
We have the Jazz as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Doris Burke courtside. The Nuggets trail by 6. Lawson outside. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Lawson's got 7.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
The Cobra is checked in for Utah. Out the shooting guards across the NBA that have averaged the highest number of assists over the last month. You take a look at 4. Currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision.
That list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. And the way these guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is really a thing of beauty.
And Steve, if you want to take your place among the great shooting guards in the NBA, you have to be able to do more than score. You got to pass it as well. And a lot of these guys can.
Denver making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in and stolen by Lawson. Up the floor. Gallinari dishes to Hickson. Lawson with it. Now defended by the Cobra. And Voy kicks to Lawson. And it's blocked. Here's the Cobra. He's guarded by Chandler. Here's the Cobra. And the miss. Not the best shot selection there. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Phoenix.
Well, they heaved up a lot of ill-advised three-pointers.
Denver. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. So on the floor for Utah, the Cobra in its shooting guard. Favors is out there with Trevor Booker. And it's Hayward, and it's Burke in at the point guard position. And it's Foy missing.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Here's the Cobra. The turnaround jumper. Count it. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
And the officials call the foul, reaching out and committing the intentional foul here, and his teammates are baffled.
Yeah, everybody's kind of looking at him like, what are you doing? I mean, I think he just lost track of the situation.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Kenneth Faried. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, thank you, Kevin. There are a lot of questions as to how Dante Exum will develop as a player. He has the skill to be a two-guard, but grew up playing point guard. He would prefer the point, saying that's the position that has got me here. That's what I want to be going forward. We'll see if the coaches agree, Kevin.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Doris. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Jazz?
Well, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Yeah, another thing they've done well tonight, Steve, a lot of steals, really getting after it.
Second quarter ends in a tight one.
Now in the lineup,
Utah.
the Jazz. Alec Burks.
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the first half. I definitely can't find any fault with
Patty cake, I'm the favorite man.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. We've got Lawson. Hickson is out there with Wilson Chandler. Then there's Foy, and it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Burks the pass to Favors, and he gets it to go. Favors got the first bucket of the third here for Utah.
Great-looking bounce pass to set up that play.
The Cobra is checked in for Trey Burke. The Nuggets trail by 4.
Derek Favors, a really nice fit in Utah. Tough, has a low key.
no more fouls.
Doesn't seem to get.
Jazz.
It's good.
Trey Burke.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Lawson drives in, and the shot is good. Lawson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
The Cobra is checked in for Utah. And Favors last season, guys, signing a 4-year extension with the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, he wanted to stay in Utah, and they've certainly been happy to have him. A foundational piece for this team, no question.
Shot denied. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.